Hey everybody, Dan here, your comics monster. And it is time for another comic book haul. It is Wednesday. Comics are fresh out of the oven. And let us begin with the Independents. Archer and Armstrong, number 24. I haven't been buying the book. I did flip through it. Clayton Henry. I really like his art. So here's an art-based purchase for me. And I think he did actually 23, so I may hunt that down at another store. Another company that I haven't been really buying much of, Zenescope. But I got this Paolo Pantanella cover. So I was down for that. Picked that up purely for that cover. Let's see. Book I have been buying regularly. God is Dead, number 19. Okay. This had a pretty cool Chinese mythology cover. So I picked that up. I must have read about this in previews and picked up, I guess, number 1. Indie Comics Magazine Presents. Comic shop owner. So, not even sure what which of these is the title, but again, must have picked it up from previews. Must have seen this solicit and thought it looked pretty good. So I will report on that. Moving into Marvel, Inhuman, number 5. Okay, they replaced the artist, Ed McGuinness, with Ryan Stegman. Still is enough to keep me on board. Okay, Avengers, number 34.1. Says Keown. I think that's a Dale Keown cover. I don't know if he did the interiors. Oh my goodness, it looks like he did. Dale Keown. Yes, wow. Dale Keown, one of the greats in comic book art. Loved his series, The Pit. Followed him way back in Dragon Force, or Dragon Ring, then renamed Dragon Force. Back for Air Cell. Been following him ever since. Doesn't do a lot of interiors these days. I know he does some covers for Top Cow. Great to see him. Actually, he's been doing the covers for Thor, the 10th Realm thing that's been coming out. But here we got cover and interior, Dale Keown. This probably becomes my pick of the week, simply because of that. Amazing Spider-Man number 6. Humberto Ramos doing the art. So that gets me to pick that up. Fantastic Four, number 10. Been a little on and off with this title lately, but the last issue had a little bit of a cliffhanger, and I want to see where it went, and looks pretty good. Nightcrawler, number 6, and the comic has finally corrected what I've been pointing out every month with this, is the fact that I like Todd Nauck, the interior artist, better than the cover artist they had been using. And now they have a Todd Nauck cover. So, Marvel, thank you for listening to the Comic Monsters comic haul. Alright, Superman Unchained, number 8. Scott Snyder, Jim Lee. Enough said. Justice League United. Okay, there's a Future End. I'm buying the main series for Mike McKone's art. And I know these Future Ends don't have the same artist. Jed Dougherty doing the art. And a casual scan tells me that it's very good. And since I've been buying the regular title, I do want to keep up with what's going on. So, good purchase for me. Future's End Huntress Power Girl. Okay, here's another one. I didn't really flip through to see who's doing the art here. Yildre Sinar, he's been doing good work. Again, another cursory glance. Tells me it's good. You'll notice that I do not have any of the hologram covers. Don't want any part of them. All right, Batgirl, Future's End #1. Again, another title that I do not regularly buy, but flipped through it already at the store. The art looked good. My store included, for free, this Marvel magazine cover. Marvel magazine with this great cover, rather. It says Greg Land. It didn't strike me as a Greg Land cover at first, but they're telling me it is. So I guess I'll trust him. I don't know. Just has assorted Marvel history and art. Looks, pretty good. Who's going to complain with a magazine freebie? That really did it for the store, the comic store. But Monster Hall, we always want something outside the comic store if possible. And I did pick up Lou Scheimer, Creating the Filmation Generation, which I guess I'm a part of because most of these were things that were coming out as I was growing up. Well, a lot of properties within this. Special note for me is the Shazam and Isis material that's in this book. I did flip through it. I will most likely never have a time to read something of this volume, being mostly prose, but I do like looking through these books and reading excerpts. So that about does it for the Comic Haul. Feel free to check out Comic Frontline for all your comics news, reviews, and entertainment. Feel free to check out Argo Comics for my own material. Should have some new releases by New York Comic Con, so stay tuned for that. All right, hope everyone's having a good night. Talk to you later.